I'm definitely feeling the fall vibes with this look. You're gonna take that middle shade and just pack it on the lid. Even though it is still summer, I'm feeling the fall vibes. I want it to be fall because I'm over summer. I'm over being hot, over this heat wave, over it all. And you're just going to pat it with a fluffy brush. Again, if you do have smaller eyes, work with smaller brushes. You're just going to pat that just on the lid from inner to outer. You can kind of blend it really into your crease, but try not to go too high like up here. With a fluffy brush, you're going to take this lighter brown and start blending out that darker brown, and really want to keep it in a controlled area because you don't want to start looking crazy. So really take your time with blending. Don't feel like you have to rush with this step because you want everything to be nice and seamless. I can't show the entire blending process. We'll be here for hours and hours. Nobody wants to see hours and hours of blending. I mean, I guess some people might. Most of us don't, but we want in-depth tutorials still. Once you blend out the crease a little bit, I always go back in with the original color on the lid and really pack more on to really get that pigment there again. You don't want to have your first shade fade away. You want it just to be as pigmented as it was when you first applied it. Now with a fluffy brush and the pale shade in the palette, I'm just going to lightly dust that all the way where my brow bone is because I really want that seamless blend and no harsh lines. You could do this with powder foundation, whatever you feel like, but since it's here in the palette, I'm going to use it. You want to really have light pressure though. You do not want to be like digging in there. You want light pressure all the way through. I'm going to take the darkest brown in the palette and just focus that where the lash line is. And you just want to keep it really tight to where the lashes are. It really just closes off the gaps and helps with lashes, all of that. So to really close off any kind of gaps between your lash line and the shadow, you're going to tightline. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the Perfect Brown. This might be annoying, but it makes a big difference with your eyeshadow look. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and I'll be back to the lower lash line with you guys. I'm gonna take the dark brown shade. I'm going to put it really close to our lower lash line. I'm using a small detailed brush here for that. I don't have a lot of room down here. I always want to use a smaller brush. Now I'm going in with the lighter brown shade. I'm just going to start blending out that dark brown ever so slightly. Again, using a very detailed blending brush here so it doesn't go all the way down here. If you want to elevate any type of look, put a shimmer shade on the inner corner here. I'm going in with that bronzy color and it just makes the look, it pops, it looks absolutely gorgeous and stunning. That's how I elevate a very simple smoky eye. Even if it's like a highlighter or something, it's always really good to put something there. Here is the finished eyeshadow look. I hope you guys enjoyed a more in-depth tutorial. I just don't do them very often because not a lot of people watch them. Hope you guys enjoyed and let me know what else you want to see.